Have you ever felt so overwhelmed that you just wanted to scream at the sky and ask, "Why me?" If so, you're in good company. Today, we're diving into one of the most raw and relatable parts of the Bible, Job, chapters 10 through 13. This isn't just an old story. It's a mirror to our own moments of doubt and desperation. Let's set the scene. Job has lost everything: his wealth, his children, his health. He's covered in painful sores, and his friends, instead of offering comfort, are basically telling him he must have done something to deserve it. Talk about adding insult to injury. In chapter 10, Job unleashes his frustration directly at God. He says, "I am weary of my life. I will say to God, do not condemn me, but tell me what charges you have against me." It's a bold move. Job is essentially putting God on trial. He's asking, "You created me. You knit me together. So why are you now hunting me down like a lion? Does it please you to oppress me, to reject the work of your hands?" This is pure, unfiltered human emotion. Job isn't holding back. He feels like a target, and he desperately wants to understand why. It's a powerful reminder that it's okay to bring our honest questions and even our anger to God. Then, in chapter 11, his friend Zophar steps up, and let's just say, Zophar is not the friend of the year. He basically tells Job to stop complaining. He says, "Oh, if only God would speak, he would show you that you deserve even worse than this." Zophar argues that God's wisdom is so far beyond human understanding that Job should just accept his fate and repent for whatever secret sin he is hiding. He paints a picture of a distant, almost cold God, whose ways are completely unknowable. While there's truth to God's wisdom being greater than ours, Zophar's timing and tone are just awful. He offers no empathy, only judgment. This brings us to chapter 12, where Job fires back. He sarcastically says, "Doubtless you are the only people who matter, and wisdom will die with you. But I have a mind as well as you. I am not inferior to you." Job is not having it. He pushes back against his friend's simplistic answers. He argues that even the birds and the fish know that God is in control of everything, both the good and the bad. He points out that God is sovereign over kings and nations, that he has ultimate power. Job isn't denying God's power. He's wrestling with how that power is being used in his own life. Finally, in chapter 13, Job makes his stand. He tells his friends, "Your maxims are proverbs of ashes. Your defenses are defenses of clay. Be quiet and let me speak. Then let come to me what may." He's done with their empty advice. He decides he's going to take his case directly to the Almighty. It's a moment of incredible courage. "Even though he's terrified," he says, "though he slay me, yet will I hope in him. I will surely defend my ways to his face." Job is determined to get a hearing with God himself. He believes in his own integrity and is willing to bet his life on it. He's not looking for easy answers from his friends anymore. He wants a real, personal encounter with the one who holds all the answers. So what's the takeaway from all this? Life is messy. Sometimes, faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to ask the hard questions. It's about being honest with God even when we're hurt and confused. Job's story teaches us that our relationship with God is strong enough to handle our doubts, our anger, and our pain. It's a journey, not a destination. And it's okay to wrestle. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the real, raw side of faith. See you next time.